Professor Corbin.
You spelled professor wrong.
Alright, we are officially starting our car vlog. This is my wife, Kat. She is going to be in my videos now, whether she likes it or not. And we thought it would be cool to just start filming while we're driving to places. We live in LA, so we drive everywhere. And we can just show you guys all the stuff that we talk about.
100 feet. Turn right.
God, this is gonna be hella loud when we're... Yeah, so Kat is in marketing, so it helps to have a wife who does this for a living because she can tell me whether my ideas are good or not. One of the first things that I'm excited about is I just got invited to my first influencer event. Well, not really an influencer event.
Turn right onto National Boulevard.
I gotta practice talking when this thing is not. Yeah, so basically there's this really cool art exhibit in downtown LA which involves paint. I'm forgetting the actual name, but I'll look it up later. But basically, you get to like shoot these paint cans or balloons and it creates the canvas for you. And they hit me up the other day and I was like, fuck yeah, we're gonna do that. It was actually something that we wanted to go to, but it was a little expensive. So this all worked out. And I think I want to, there's a couple options. They actually sent me a message today.
Oh.
They said they have like corporate space for like events and stuff. They also was like, oh, maybe you could even do like one of your, they said speeches. I think they're talking about one of my videos.
Oh, your videos. Okay.
As like a backdrop.
That they might be able to use for them. They'll sometimes give guidance and directives.
I think there's a way I could fit it in, and I'll just come up with some ideas. I might just tell them like I'll think about it.
Yeah.
And I'll find a way to incorporate it.
I think you need to like be there also. Like say you need to be there to kind of get a feel for like what would work.
I think the main idea I want to do is like, oh, this is what you do when you're stressed out from work, and then like, especially the one with the gun, because you're like shooting and taking it out on it.
So then maybe it's going back to them and proposing, this is my idea for it.
Well, so I don't even know if I want to tell them. Like, I don't think I have to. Like, they already invited me to the event, so it's like, why?
True.
So one of the reasons I am excited to do this for free is because I actually haven't had any official brand deals or anything yet, and I think a lot of companies are probably unsure of how they would fit into my video formats and niche. So this could be a really good opportunity to kind of just show what that would look like. And plus, we just wanted to go anyway.
Left onto South Robertson Boulevard.
To like mute these when we're doing these vlogs, but
how are we gonna know where to go?
I gotta just pay attention to the the map. They hit me up originally, it was for New York because we were just in New York for the holidays the last couple of months, and I kept tagging New York, and so they must have assumed that's where I was making the most of my content. So they just opened up a brand new spot in New York, which I probably am gonna ask to still check out, but luckily they had a place in
Turn
LA
left onto South Robertson.
This is us walking into the space. It's actually a little bit hard to find, but it's the only thing there, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. You have to ring the bell before you get in, and here's what you walk into. First thing you'll do is pick your paint colors. And here is where we are going to do all the damage. And as you can see, if you're worried about your sneakers, they got you covered. The workers are also really helpful and will walk you through the whole process. And yes, you will get messy, but luckily the paint washes off super easy. They most definitely will occur. And this is honestly the hardest part. For me anyway. We're not very good at tying. Would you be able to help with that part? Oh, with the tying? Yeah. This is us loading up our paint.
Yo, what did you guys move to LA?
San Francisco for work first, and then we were like, hey, we work from home and San Francisco's boring and expensive.
Yeah, I wanted warmer weather, so.
Dude, that'd be so. Hold it just like that.
Okay, before you start roasting me, yeah, I was having a hard time. His instructions, I don't know. I got it eventually. This guy's like, are you sure you have a PhD? Show me again.
Okay, you're gonna.
So like that.
There you go.
Okay, cool. I work in corporate. What do you want?
Load it up.
I've never actually shot a BB gun before, but I think I did pretty good for my first try. I honestly feel like this is the only right way to make art. That's just me though.
There you go.
And yes, here are some clips of me starting to eventually miss a lot, but I got there eventually.
Oh.
Here is a first look of the chaos that we caused. And here we are picking out the pieces of the water balloon on the actual canvas. And it already looks kind of cool, but the whole magic is when you start to spin the canvas around, which is what's happening right now. And this is also when you will get splashed by the paint, just a fair warning. And what's also cool is they'll ask you your opinion and if you want to make any changes.
Yeah.
Everything is cool, but that part maybe like...
There's a little bit too much brown for our liking, but we got to fix it. Came out so much better. Now we're talking. And after you finish with the painting, they let you tag up the wall with whatever you want to write. I was supposed to write Professor Corporate, and then things took a turn.
Yeah.
This is me laughing at Kat for asking how to spell recruiter, and then karma kicks in.
You spelled professor wrong. It's one F and two S.
Oh shit.
To be fair, the word professor is tricky.
You better do that. Yeah, you wanted to make fun of me.
Yeah, just do it again. So I might not be the best professor because I spelled professor wrong, but oh well. My manager's fixing it right now.
I should have just let her do it all from the beginning. I mean, look at that handwriting.
Okay, I just got back from Shot of Art and our painting is ready, so let's check it out. I'm actually really surprised by how good it looks because when we finished shooting all the water balloons, one of the colors didn't look so great, but when we picked it up, it dried a little bit better, so I'm excited about this one. If I could open the plastic. This is a knife. What is going on? I don't know how YouTubers do this. All right, you guys ready for this? Check it out. Tell me that didn't come out good. I love the colors on this. Obviously, we had to go with the blue for the Corporate Clapback Academy. The gold is what I wasn't too sure about. It came out looking really brown, at least when we shot it, but now it has that little bit of sparkle to it. Not sure if they added anything to it, but this is what we got. So as some of you guys know, this was the first influencer event that I got invited to, and I wanted to explain why I decided to go with Shot of Art, because I want to make sure that any event that I do, any products or brands that I support connects to the Corporate Clapback Academy in some way. And when they sent me a message, it was so spot on, and you can tell that they actually followed my account and actually watched my videos, which is super important to me. And the thing that they had messaged me about, which I thought was really cool, was this is so much better of a team outing or activity than what most corporate companies do, right? Like, no one's doing pizza parties, no one's doing lame happy hours anymore where they pay for like one drink. This was actually super fun. You got to bring home an actual art piece, which in my opinion looks super cool, but you also got to take out a lot of your stress. They have a bunch of different variations of activities that you could do. I highly recommend the one where you're shooting the BB gun at the water balloons, because who doesn't want to shoot at something? I've never actually done anything like that, and to be able to take home something from an event like that was amazing. So highly recommend. I think they have locations in LA, New York, Chicago, and a bunch more. So yeah, if you live in any of those cities, definitely check out Shot of Art.